Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Cold Blooded. Um, Today I'm going to be doing some Brink footage here, and I'm actually not playing multiplayer because I'm on the PlayStation and they're not looking so great. And on the other end of this little thing I got going on here is my brother. He's been the one to really inspire me to do this. He's been giving me positive encouragement. He's been doing what a brother should do, and so whenever I got this game, he said, "Hey, we should do a dual comm," and I thought that is a great idea. So why don't you go and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, this is Brian. I am Brian's brother, and I guess we are bringing you some Brink footage. Hopefully, maybe some of you guys can learn some things, or maybe even this will push you to buy the game. Who
Yeah,
knows?
actually, I'd be just really happy if I learned some stuff. Basically, I've got to do this little objective where I plant this charge. But for me to plant the charge, I'm gonna need to get rid of these guys that are right in front of it. And I'm actually doing a challenge. I'm not even doing any of the campaign missions or anything yet, because if you do the challenges, you can unlock things like sights and stuff for your weapons. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do this first so that when I go into the campaign, I have those things. And what's really cool about, like, let's say this guy as a soldier is I can give myself ammo, which I have mine switched around, so I'm not using the actual setup that it takes. I've killed those guys enough. I'm gonna come over here and do this. Maybe I haven't. Um, so basically, if I want to give myself ammo, I'm gonna go hide here real quick. I hold down the L2, the ammo resupplied. Normally, and I just died. Normally, you would have to hit the L3 button, but I've been so used to playing Call of Duty that each time I hit the L3 button, I always seem to try and do my special instead of actually doing what's good. So, but anyway, me and Brian were gonna play this game as a LAN and bring you guys some split screen action, which might not have been so. Some of you might not have been all excited to see some split screen action, but they had a problem with the LAN. Tell them what all that was about.
Yeah, so apparently this game doesn't support local area networks or even co-op like two-player on one console gameplay, which is kind of weird to me. I mean, especially the LAN part where this game is very multiplayer oriented, co-op based, and I don't see them having a very big competitive scene if you can't LAN because if you're doing it online, you have hosts, someone's gonna have an advantage. I don't know how they're gonna work around that. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, them not having LAN is really kind of it's more of a pain in the ass than anything, to be completely honest. I mean, I really wanted to do something with you where we could have footage together and it wasn't just me playing, you sitting here watching me and us talking. That's not exactly fun for either one of us. FYI, when you go to a command center to change your class, you have to hold down the square button, as it shows right there if you're on PlayStation, or what is that, X on the... No, that's... I don't even remember what button that is on the Xbox. God, it's been a while. But anyway, then you rotate your left stick to whatever you want it to be. Whether you want to switch weapons, which you can do by pressing down, or change to engineer, which I need to do for this next little objective here. And if you tap up just one time, it'll show you where the objective is. See that? Now, if I hold up, I can actually use the wheel and look around. But just tap it one time, it'll take you to the main objective. The smart button is actually, it's kind of cool. It takes a little bit of getting used to. I've only played this game for what, maybe 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But you can actually, to be completely honest, you can jump. Like right there, I'm jumping instead of actually using the smart button. And it seems, I don't know what happened there. It seems to be faster sometimes. Like this versus, I don't know why he is not sprinting. It's just weird. I mean, he's doing it now, but he wasn't earlier. Anyway, um, they do have the sprint associated with the smart. So if I'm sprinting and I run into a box like by accident, he will automatically do his smart Q over a box, which can be kind of a pain, but it's not too bad. And apparently my team doesn't feel like helping. Um, But what was the? There was something about PlayStation. I've heard from numerous people that it'll be up at this date and this date. And you actually looked it up, got a little bit of information. What's it look like?
Yeah, so according to, I guess it would be last Sunday's report, from Bloomberg, about Sony's PlayStation Network, they had an interview with Sony's spokesperson, I guess. His last name is Yoshida. I can pronounce that, but his first name I'm not even going to try. He basically said that they're installing an improved security system, and it should be back by May 31st, but that's still kind of iffy. Like, you don't want to take it, to heart. I mean, it could be a little later, but they're looking for a May 31st reinstallation of, I guess, PSN, I guess you could say.
Okay, so that's the 31st. Now that's a long ways away, which kind of is really, really sucky. I mean, there's no other way to go about it. And even people like Quake, a good buddy of mine, he's to the point now where he's like, I don't even. I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy this game for Xbox. He's not gonna buy it for PlayStation, even though he likes the PlayStation more. Him not being able to play this game online sucks, and I do agree with him. No, I do not have a PlayStation or a Xbox. I only have the PlayStation. My Xbox decided to take a crap on me probably about a year ago, to be completely honest, and I really wanted to get it back, but I just never did for some reason. And anyway, it's starting to get to the point where it's turning people away from PlayStation, even people that were major fans of it, which is really sad, and I wish it wasn't that way. That's just the way it's ended up so far. Now I'm going to change to an operative, which is a pretty cool class. And your classes don't negotiate what guns you use, what weapons you use. They only negotiate what you can do. Like, I can kill these people, run up to their body, and dress as one of them, which is pretty cool. But back to PlayStation, it being offline is good, but with this game, to be completely honest, it's not that big of a deal. And the reason why I say that is because your players, what's the word I'm looking for? It's called seamless integration is what they're calling it. Basically, I'm playing offline right now, doing a challenge, which is just whatever. I'm not getting to play people online, so that kind of sucks. But I'm also not hurting myself because I'm getting to play the single-player campaign, and all the stuff that I earn, all the experience I earn here, transitions into multiplayer. So now, actually, to be honest, when I play games, the problem is that I always want to play the single player, but I don't ever get to, because I always have this, like, inside me, I have this competition to just beat my friends and do better or whatever have you. So that's really that's what I really do. So I don't get to play single player because I get to the point where I just don't have the time to do it. Because I'm just, if I start playing single player, I'm going to miss out and start falling behind the rest of my buddies. Well, this game, since you can integrate the single player and multiplayer, it's really cool because I'm not wasting my time. I actually get to enjoy the single player, and then when it comes down to PlayStation Network coming back up, I'll get to play, and all the stuff that I've done on this game so far will transition to multiplayer. So I'm not actually going to fall behind, which is actually pretty cool.
That's kind of neat.
Oh yeah, what was that? There was something about the what is it called? The polygons and stuff. What were you talking about?
Oh, the textures. Yeah, apparently I was reading on a website where a guy actually got a hacked version of the game and he was playing it, and his big complaint, even though, I mean, he hacked the game and got it for free, his big complaint was that the game's textures and polygons were kind of mashed together, and he really said it was more so on the distant polygons instead of the up close ones, because it looks it looks good here. But anyways, they're supposed to have a patch for it, and I'm assuming this is on all consoles, but we can't get it on the PlayStation, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it until PSN's back up. But Yeah.
And we were talking about it. Even though PlayStation Network is down, I still was able to patch this game. So this is actually the patched version of this game. So
Oh,
this is
really?
yeah, this is actually gonna be as good as it gets. It's not gonna, like before it didn't look good, which this game doesn't really look bad. It really doesn't. I don't see how I didn't hit that guy just there.
To be honest, it kind of in the beginning, whenever it blended like the graphics or whatever, I don't even really know how to explain it, but it kind of reminded me of Borderlands. Whenever it
Yeah,
would kind of it would take a little while for it to load, but then once it did, it was fine. And, like, you
yeah,
didn't have to
this
worry
is
about it.
that's actually a good point because it does. I mean, characters do resemble a lot like Borderlands, but anyway, this is us beating this mission. I'm glad you came along. I really want to do another commentary with you. I hope you guys want to see another commentary. Um, it's been a blast, man.
Yeah.
So this is Cold Blooded signing off. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Peace.